YouTube, YouTube. Welcome back with another one. This is the quick Solent guide. I don't know about you, but even on my new character this week, my major gate is always Solent. I always can manage to find all the other materials. I always need more silver, if you will. So this is our quick Solent guide. Thanks for tuning in. Catch me live on Twitch. Subscribe, all that stuff. Let's go. Okay, so that's a good idea, Vaughn. We'll work on that. I think I'll do that. Today is, well, I'm always out of Solent. So let's go over a couple things, how I do it, the ways to take care of this. And let's, I'll show you the easiest one first. So everybody does contracts for silver. So I'm gonna call it Solent or silver. So I'll get the two things interchange. So everybody does contracts, right? And these contracts obviously give you money. But what a lot of people don't realize is there's levels to this shit. So you need to keep your eyes out. You might know about the purple bags. You want the purple bags, the multiple purple bags. I came to show you something else that's very important. Contracts are 75,000 per Solent. But if you can get contracts that are not only multiplicative, like the same contract over and over again, not only is it easy Solent, but you can get tier 2 and tier 3 contracts. Now you can't see here, but I'll show you. This is a tier 2 contract. This is giving you 150,000 Solent for essentially not much different than it. Look, this is the tier 1 version. This is a kill a totem and then whatever. Like the tier 2 is actually easier because it's archers. It's see how the tier 2 is actually easier? It's insane. Perfect for the video. Now, tier 2, 225. Now, this is when you're grinding Solent, right? So you're not as worried about the maths at this point. But let's look at the hit in. You can hear and look at the rest of these contracts. Tier 3. I have a tier 3 right here. Let's click at the tier 3. Let's look at the info. This one is going to give me 225,000 Solent just to kill these Metrons. Now, if you notice, I've stacked it with other quests, right? And basically, I'm essentially going to get 500,000 plus, right? 150, 225, and 275. So it's 300. I might get 500,000 Solent just to kill contaminated Metrons, chat. YouTube, that's perfect. That's how you just speed grind Solent. Literally. Now, there are two other ways that you're gonna get Solent that are really, really useful. And basically, you're gonna want to grind open world dungeons. The bigger the better, and by bigger I mean the more points used the better. So technically I think Saradama Island, Desire, and Silas 5th or 6th floor are gonna be your best options because why? Well, they do use 50 points per mod. Now, before you go to these places, you need to be acquainted with certain buffs. Tip number 2. Buffs for Solent. These are very important. Instead of going there and getting like 1 million, you want to get, I don't know, 4 million, 5 million Solent after you grind. How do you do this? So you should be buying your cooking stuff every day. If you haven't, buy all your cookie dailies, and you want to probably save your eggs, your 10 eggs, for when you're high enough level. I think it's level either 5 or 9. I don't even think I'm 9 on my alt, so I believe it might be actually 5. You save your eggs every day, and if you never need eggs or you need to in the meantime, go grind watch my other video, do the nesting grounds event, and then you'll get those while you're just doing that. So anyways, I'm coming to here. We're looking at bird egg custard. All right. So I'm level 6, so I think it is level 5 that you can make this. I recommend spamming just about anything you can to get here. I will say one of the easiest things to do would be like your wild game steak. Go farm tons of meat off of the werewolves. It's really, really easy. And then it's also heavy attack, hit chance stuff. So if you proc it, you can sell it for Lucent. That's one of the reasons I recommend that. Level up with that. And then make this right here, your bird egg custard. Make this every time you grind for Lucent. You need these, right? You need this food. Why? I'm gonna explain. Show it right here. Solent bonus 50%. It's insane. So if you were making 2 million, you just made an extra million. Now, so you want to cook these. All right. 3 successes. Perfect, perfect. Looks like I got screwed. No blues. Keck W. But let's see. I got three greens. They're 30 minutes each, and I got a 15 minutes. Perfect, perfect. So you stack your food with something called an abundance fruit. This gives you an additional 30% Solent. This ability also lasts for an hour. You get these from not only doing the normal part of your battle pass, but from, yes, right here. You also get them from the Phantom Star tracker right here. So, stack these 2 buffs. Go grind your highest level open world dungeon spot. Bam! You got 5 million Solent. You're welcome. That's tip number 2 to the third one. Well, the third one's the easiest one. The third one is the easiest one. It's pay to win a little bit. If you are a swiper, no swiper, you can enjoy this. Even if you're not a swiper, you won't really get mad at this at all. You notice I have these saved? It's because, well, they're important. These are precious marins, aka the thing everybody sells for silver to the vendor. If you look at the price here on the precious marins, they are 432,000 each, and I think they're roughly, well, they're usually between 5 to 10 lucent per. So in other words, you can get millions and millions of silver for not very much lucent. A lot of people use this to trade out, and also, to be frank with you, they drop very, very often in open world dungeons while you're grinding out your Solent anyways, and they're the least useful crafting material, and they're the most value to the vendor. It seems like a no-brainer to vendor these things. So you kind of just save these things up and vendor them, or if you need them to craft, well, I mean, you should be able to use stuff like this as well, and instead of this. So in my opinion, you just use the precious marine ores, and then you just use these for obviously for Solent. So that's tip number 3. Everybody, a lot of people know about this. A lot of people don't know about these. These are very, very valuable. I could sell the 3 I have just lying around for an extra of like 1.2, 1.3 million Solent. And yeah, that's how you get Solent, pretty much the efficient way. And that way you'll be gated less on that, and you'll be able to progress your character faster. Thank you so much for tuning in for my quick guide and dealing with me. Both my Twitch enjoyers and my YouTube enjoyers. Drop a comment, like, make fun of me in chat here in a second. Appreciate y'all. Catch me live. Let's go.